I'd say it's got to be getting close to 20 years now. You know, I'm trying to remember exactly when that switch was turned. I'd say probably late 80s, so it's probably getting around 20 years now. Well, my best friend's a vegan, and so I was always surrounded with his sort of philosophy about it, but he never really pushed me. And then at the same time, I was reading a book called Diet for a New America by John Robbins, which is about, for people that don't know, it's sort of about the food processing industry and how the food gets from the fields or wherever to our table and what happens in between. And I was horrified. But that's, you know, that's what all the advertising and stuff is about, is to keep us disconnected from where our food comes from. The way our culture thinks about animals and or doesn't think about them and their lives and how they think and that they feel pain and that they scream. And all those things is just sort of astounding to me when you find people that are animal lovers and eat meat. And I'm not trying to demonize people that do eat meat, and I try not to preach to them, but I do talk to people about it if they're curious. I'm pretty simple, you know. I like pasta just with garlic and oil, you know, or a good marinara sauce, and I like to make my own. Or like a grilled portobello mushroom sandwich or veggie burgers. That's pretty much my diet. I don't get too fancy. It's getting easier for sure because there's more and more there's more of us out there, you know, slowly but surely. And there's people that have issues like lactose intolerance, and so a lot more hotels have soy milk and stuff. And it's not just for the vegetarians. I think it's for those other issues. I do definitely notice a much more energy, and that is definitely helpful for sure. And I don't even think about what I eat. A lot of people count calories and worry about carbs and stuff like that. I don't even think about it. I think if you have a healthy vegetarian diet, you don't really have to worry about calories and those sort of issues. It sort of just takes care of itself because it's very clean food. How do you get your protein? I never think about my protein. You know, I guess I don't think about it. If I got to a place where I was concerned, I'd make sure I ate dishes I knew were full of protein, or I'd drink a protein shake. But it's funny, a lot of people use that as an excuse to not become a vegetarian. That, like, they sit there and worry about the protein and how much protein they get every dish. You know, so that's funny enough. That's the question people ask me the most about it. But I tell them to try it, you know, and a lot of people are really, that I've spoken to, have cut down, certainly on red meat. And, you know, I'm the sort of person that when I read these things or I see what's in the news now about E. coli, I go, yeah, because the animals are dying either way. So anything that get people to stop eating meat, I'm for that. So bring on the mad cow.